Well, hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Tim Time Projects. So here we have an antenna that I did not buy. Uh, a neighbor actually bought it by accident or ordered it by accident, and when she got it, she didn't know what the heck it was, so she sold it really cheap. I think I think I gave her $10 because I felt bad for it. But well, I didn't feel bad for the antenna. I felt kind of bad for her because she had no idea what it was. But anyhow, I don't really know what it is either. It says right here 136 through 174. So nice UHF. That would fit in the ham band. There's really no instructions with it or no other accessories, but does have like a mount here. So let's see what it does anyhow. So here's my thought. Let's get this out of here. Wow. Okay. Here's my thought. It's got this metal end on it. It's a SO239 connection on the end. It's really lightweight. As you can see, it's not very big. Uh, there's this SO239 connector on the back. And it comes with this bracket. Now this is metal here, so my question was, is this metal part of this? And does it need a ground plane? So we'll check it real quick with the ohm meter and see what we get. Maybe it'll help us decide. I'm thinking it's not going to be. But there's no, again, like I said, there's no instructions for it. So here it is here. Let's see, here's both ends of that's good. Here we go to the metal end. Well, wait a minute. Well, that's kind of interesting. So that means if I use a metal pull on here, it's going to have effect on the antenna itself. Wait, no, it's not working. What the heck? There we go. Yeah, so if I use a metal mast on here, it's going to influence the rest of the antenna. Is a metal mast required? I don't know. I actually have right here, you can see I had a piece of PVC here I wanted to try and mount it to. So that'll be our first experiment, is to mount it to that, and then just see what the Nano VNA tells it does at that frequency range. But I mean, I don't know if it comes with a kit for. I don't really know. All right, so let me get this ready to go, and we'll stick it on that PVC mast, and then we'll run it through. Yeah, I don't know if it comes with a kit, was I going to say for ground plane or what, but I don't know. We'll be back. All right, so here's my assumption of how this goes together. The clamps actually would fit into the grooves that are in here, and then these plates would be cut for different sizes. The clamps are awful big. I guess you could put, I don't know, maybe 1.25 inch mast through that. I didn't tighten them up other than hand tight. So I'll get an antenna cable. We'll put it on here and see what we get, and then we'll try it with the Nano VNA. And then if I have, maybe I can find a metal mast. We could try that and see if that has any effect on it. I just have to show this because this is before I calibrate it with my long coaxial cable on it. But that's kind of an interesting redot. Looks like a star. All right, simple enough. let me get back to calibrating this and we'll go and test it. All right, I have far too many things inside this basement to try and see if this antenna even works. So I'm going to take it outside and I'll try and capture it with my phone camera. That's it, and it's out of control at the top half. So let me see if I can change the frequency a little bit. All right, so there it is, telling me at 176 megahertz. The best you'll get out of this is 1 to 1.16. Oh, and just for the heck of it, I figured I'd try it on 420 through 480, and that's terrible. Well, there's a slight dip there, which, but I don't know. All right, pretty much the same setup, but I'm using now the MFJ antenna analyzer, and that, let's see if I can do this. 174 coming up, so about 174 something I'm showing. It's definitely not, the impedance isn't 50 ohm, but the SWR is 1 to 1.3, which was kind of similar on what we showed on the Nano VNA. Now I want to see if I can find a metal mast that we can mount it to and see how that affects. All right, the mast I have is actually a handle from a floor jack. I made that, the handle got lost and I made the handle out of a mast. So that's the mast piece I have. So it's about the same length and everything. So we'll try that. Start with this guy first. Where, let's see. So the SWR came up. When I get it done into the 140 zone, all right, so with that mast, the best we're getting on this is 1 to 1.8. That's around 132. So when you get up to the ham band, well, you're not even anywhere you could use it. At 180, look at that. You'd be set at 180 megahertz. All right, and lastly, I just have it leaning against the fence there. I don't even have the mast connector on it. Let's see what we get now. That was the 180 that was 1 to 1. So the closest we're getting now is 162, 1 to 1.4. Well, I'm thinking that concludes my little experiment. If you want to mount it with a metal mast and work around 180 megahertz, it works. But other than that, doesn't seem to really have very good performance. All right, well, I think we can return this to the junk pile. Tang wants to eat it. It didn't have very good reviews on Amazon either. Okay, I found this on Amazon. That's from their page. And they also offer this ground plane, but I don't think we're going to go in that route. But it doesn't really market for just specifically this antenna. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. And I don't know if I'd get one of these or not. Maybe for a scanner antenna or maybe for a receiving antenna, it'd be a better deal, but definitely not for 2 meters.